Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills PTE Academy. I'm back with yet another video. I know the title is very enticing, very captivating. It's just 30% effort all I'm asking for with an 100% result. Nakul, what exactly you meant by this? In this video, we'll understand step-by-step explanation on how to smoothen the process of your PTE journey and get that right direction, and don't spend your time unnecessarily on unimportant things, so that you get your time. People say, right, I don't have time. You actually make time for the important things. How to study, how to put that effort rightly, so that you don't have to put more efforts. Without you yourself knowing, you'll be putting hardly less effort, like let's say 2 hours per day, and automatically things will fall in place. Yes, today I'll be unveiling a lot of secrets of how to put this less effort and get more productive output. If not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, and if any point of time need online paid assistance, you can text us in the WhatsApp. We will guide you in a right direction. Alright, so without wasting much time, let's start with this. Let me just share my screen. How to pass PTE with 30% effort, and trust me, 100% result. Alright, the very first thing is, yes, I've written the story continues. Let me just tell you this story. There is a crow. Okay, everyone knows what a crow is, of course. The crow wants to drink water. It has found a pot and there is some water, but the knob of the pot, the opening of the pot is so small that the beak of the crow is not going. Now, well, we know this story. What the crow did, it put the pebbles like this, one by one, one by one, one by one, from morning till evening for 10 years it did. Nakul, 11th year the water came up. So much of effort. We have technology. Let's not get into working so hard. Yes, you need to work hard, but not in putting a lot of effort towards working hard. You need to put a lot of effort just here, not physically. This is a lot of effort, right? It needs to get the stone, put it here, get the stone, put it here, and wait for the water to come up. It's a lot of effort, hard work towards working, towards physical working. How about this? This also requires the right hand side. It picked up a straw and just plucking it in. This also requires hard work. Who told this is not hard work? This is hard work in terms of here, not physical hard work. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Put your efforts rightly. Hope you're getting it. So in this today's video, I'll be explaining you how to put that effort rightly. All the efforts towards smart thinking this right side crow is putting. The left side crow, all the efforts are going towards hard working. Both will yield the result, but why you want to do a lot of hard work when you can get it done with a smart thinking? So let's start with it. So you see, the very first thing what people forget, there are 20 modules. I want to learn all 20. No, psychologically you think. The reality is something different. Only 6 modules give you, 6 modules give you scores. You don't really need to study all the modules. Trust me on this. Read aloud in the speaking. Repeat sentence in the speaking, reading, fill in the blanks in the reading, reading, writing, fill in the blanks in the reading, listening, fill in the blanks in listening, write from dictation in listening. Nakul, there is no writing. Writing marks will come from reading, writing, fill in the blank, listening, fill in the blank, write from dictation towards your writing. It is not a essay. I used this template, I got 90, thank you so much. No man, please. It's not just essay, it's these things. Correct. So these 6 modules actually give you scores. Probably 90% of the marks is covered by the 6 modules. But what people actually study, it means going there, finding a stone, taking, getting the stone and putting it here. Going there, hey, all towards hard work is not required, man. Give it a thought. Describe image, 7 to 8 marks. Read a lecture, 7 to 8 marks. Summarize written text, 4 or 5 marks, not more than that. Essay, 12 to 15 marks. Nowadays 2 essays are coming. It is not 90, 20 marks. Whether you write or not, you can easily get 20. Whether you use template or not, you can easily get 20. We will talk about it. Reorder the paragraph, 4 or 5 marks. But people study this forever. Summarize spoken text, 5 or 6 marks. So basically these things do not contribute more marks. So if you are really studying these things, then trust me, it just goes with this particular picture. You are this person. Putting a lot of hard work into those modules which don't even give scores, it will take a lot of time. And trust me, when you are in a wrong direction. Even the right modules that you need to study, you don't get time, because all of your thinking is into, time is into, effort is into describe image. Where will you get the time to study read aloud? All my efforts are going into written lecture. Hey, where will you get time to study reading fill in the blanks, summarize written text, essay, reorder, spoken text? All these can be done in a very smart way. But what people do, put entire effort. Okay, you put effort, I'm not denying it. I'm not saying don't put. But time is precious. 3 years they study, let's say, typical person on an average studies for 3 hours. 2.5 hours he focuses on this. Half an hour he focuses on what he has to focus. So this is where all the time, diversions, energy is just getting wasted. All this can be done in a smart way. Describe image. Check my 3-hour course video, full course video is there. Describe image video is there. I've given an explanation. It's a software without brains. They say, right? Beauty without brains. That is what this software is. If you are focusing on content, no mark, it is the fluency. Written lecture, it is the fluency. Summarized written text, if you are focusing on the template to that, no, it is a grammar. Essay, template to content, it is a grammar and spelling. So what you need to focus is something else, but what you actually focus is something else. Then how will you get time? No time. Obvious, everyone will say, I am not getting time, because all of your energy is getting wasted in a wrong direction. Perhaps take a U-turn and march. Getting it re out of the paragraph, very, very difficult. 4-5 marks, man, it's okay. Don't worry too much. Summarize spoken text, working template. That's how the media has already made you get into this. 4-5 marks. Use any template, 3-4 phrases you write, finish it off. Proofread for grammar and spelling in summarized written text, essay and spoken text. That the people don't. They only go behind template. How the marks will come? So having said this, it is these 6 that you need to study. In these 6 also, how to put minimal effort so that you get the mark. That means you need to study in a right way. Out of those 6, these are 2 read aloud and repeat sentence. Trust me, you don't need a lot of practice. It's not very easy, I totally understand. But read aloud, what gives you mark is fluency. If you're practicing for pronunciation, again, you're putting that effort in a wrong direction. You're again going to pick the pebbles, stones and putting it in the pot. You need to buy the straw, man, come on. Isn't it so? You just need to get the straw. Hope you're getting it. So read aloud, you don't need to practice a lot. It's just the fluency. If you're able to get the fluency, you stop practicing. Repeat sentence, don't have to practice a lot. I'm not able to repeat more than 6 words. You don't have to repeat more than 6 words. If there are 10 words, 6 words is enough. But this king, the fluency, you should get it. For this, you don't need to practice a mindset. Just do this. I have done it. Here or here. It works. Until then, we keep on practicing, putting all our time and energy in a wrong direction. So what you need to practice is for these 4 modules. Reading fill in the blanks, 30 marks to reading. Pay more attention. Reading, writing, fill in the blanks, 30 marks to reading, writing. Listening, fill in the blanks and write from dictation. Together 55 to 60 marks to listening and writing. These 4 are the real problems. If whatever the score report you have, don't pay someone just for evaluating your score report. Skills profile and all, don't check. If I tell this, nobody trusts. But I am telling with my own experience. Whatever the skills profile you have, the same skills profile I can show for my student who has got 90 overall. We've seen thousands of reports like that. These 4 once fixed, marks will come up. These 4 are not fixed. No matter how many times you give the exam, things will not happen. For these 4, you need the right direction. You need the effort. Now the effort starts. Until then, whatever the effort you put, all just goes into vain. V-A-I-N, vain. Hope you are getting it. So now work in a smart way. Okay, reading fill in the blanks. I practice. Stop practicing. No, where you have to practice. I want to run. Where? If you run on a treadmill, 100 kilometers you run, you will be there only. You will not march forward. So you need to know which field. You need to choose that particular path to run. For that, stop practicing. Understand what mistakes you're doing. Once you understand what mistakes, then you can start practicing. Reading fill in the blanks. Reading problem. Reading skills. Nakul, I read, I don't understand. Then simply if you practice reading fill in the blanks, how it will help you improve? It will not help you improve. That is why many are failing again and 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 again. I'm talking the reality, the fact. Reading skills is all about vocabulary. Reading skills is about read and understand the story. For that, read novels, man. Read newspapers, at least 30 minutes. Reading, writing, fill in the blanks is all about, again, reading skills. 30 minutes, 1 hour of novel reading or newspaper or any sports magazine, anything. If you don't, then skills will not improve. This is applicable for those who are not great or good in reading skills, vocabulary problem. Listening, fill in the blanks. All about listening skills are what people do. They only practice. If your listening skills, if you're not able to understand the accent, how will you improve? Simply by practicing. Practicing will give you mental satisfaction. Improvement has to be seen. For that, you need to add this 30 minutes of watching a TV series or movies or podcast. You can download the podcast from YouTube. Increase the speed in the YouTube settings to 1.5x and start listening and see the magic that automatically unfolds. Right from dictation have terrible problems, so stop complaining. Start practicing in the right direction. Listen to a podcast. Things will automatically fall in place. Your listening skills. What is the listening skill? I want to drink water. I know many of you watching this video understand that I want to drink water. How did you understand? When I said I want to drink water, you pictured myself feeling thirsty and myself going after that glass of water. That means you are getting that picture, the visualization. Some people get it, some people don't. They need little time. PTE, they will not give time. Agility, they are testing. You need to be really, really quick in doing things. For that, get used to fast audio. Audio should be fast. You should be listening and understanding it. 30 minutes of listening to a podcast is a must. Apart from this, 5 spelling tests. In our course, every day we have a spelling test. Anytime you need a course, you can join us. It's an online paid course. But you can do it from internet, man. Definitely yes. You can download a spelling app, 5 spelling tests and see the progress. Whatever the wrong spellings that you write, maintain a record of it. Maintain a booklet. Write it down. Revise. 5 spelling tests, perhaps I'm talking about some 100 spellings you need to do every day to learn. 10 to 15 reading fill in the blanks. You can choose any websites, any YouTube videos, anywhere. But you don't get the approach here. That's again a bigger problem. You can watch my grammar shortcuts, reading fill in the blanks video. Recently we made reading writing full course video, reading writing fill in the blanks. Check out there, you understand the approach and start practicing. 10 to 15 reading fill in the blanks question, perhaps some 100 blanks, and the same 10 to 15 reading writing fill in the blanks, perhaps some 100 blanks. One question will have 5 to 6, not 100, 50, 60 blanks, together 100 blanks, 10, 20 questions together. Then you do some 10 listening fill in the blanks, 50 blanks, and then some 10 right from dictation. This is enough. This hardly requires 1 hour, and this requires 1 hour. This is what I'm talking about. This people don't do. What they do? This alone they do 5 hours. How can you expect improvement? How is this possible? Let's say you want to build muscles. Every day you only work out in the gym. Lift, burn. When will you build? Lifting will not build. When you lift the weight, you break and you eat, it will grow bigger than the previous one, so that the body will think next time you lift, I will not break it. So I will become, make it a bit bigger. So that's the approach. Here simply you practice without improving or working on your skills. Skill is like a food. You need to give the food. No, Nakul, I only work out in the gym. Nothing can happen. I'm talking about reality. So these things, along with these, 2 hours of effort. That's all I'm asking. For those who say, I have all the day, 8 hours I practice, may not actually work. If you keep doing reading, writing, fill in the blanks, listening, keep on doing them, may not work. Skill needs to be honed. Honing a skill is a collocation again. Know this word, hone, polish. That polishing will happen when you do this. So put your efforts rightly. 30% effort is enough. 2 hours I'm asking, man. I'm a working professional. But 2 hours you can compromise, you can make, right? 2 hours, that is 30% effort. 10 hours is 100% effort. I'm asking 2 hours, just 30% effort, and see the magic. These 4 are really, really important. And once you see a good progress here, don't go to some third-party applications. You can go, you see the report, but don't come back to us and say, I have got this course, what do you infer from this? Please. or in the today's video comments. I have given my mock in pip.com. I am not getting scores. I think your strategies are not working. Guys, grow up. Please grow up. Nobody has Pearson software. Correct? Nobody knows how Pearson software works. Only a person with experience can give you that. Don't check. You can practice. I am not against those who practice in the third-party applications, but don't check your scores, sir. It cannot give you authentic scores as the one that you get in the Pearson exam. So what you should do, take official mock from Pearson. Go to Pearson website, scored practice test, 35.99 USD it costs, 36 USD. You have to use a good mic, Logitech H390, Logitech H340, Platronix C3200, Jabra, some good headsets and do good settings. There is an option test your requirements, use your mic, speak and listen and remove the mic, speak and listen, you will understand whether mic is working or not. And then record the entire mock, take official mock. Here if you see your desired scores, book exam. Otherwise here if you're seeing 62 overall, in the exam it can be either 59 overall or 64 overall. Plus 1 or 2 here and there it can go. In the exam you cannot get 90 overall. This I can write on a bond paper. Here if you get 90 overall, 99.99% of the times people get the same score in the exam. So it's basically whatever the scores you see in the official mock, the same scores you get. The intention of this video is to get you in the right direction. People do not have time, I totally understand. Hardly 1 or 2 hours. In those 2 hours also if you put in the wrong direction, you check your scores in third party. Okay, in the next video I'll tell what you need to test in the third party. We will talk about it in the next video, not in this video. Don't keep checking, building volcanic stress. I practice a lot, scores are not improving, all in the wrong direction. Time is wasted, energy is wasted, you feel demotivated, yes or no? The reality is official mock from Pearson, and if you see the desired score in the official mock, give exam. Otherwise you don't follow the same routine. You perhaps need time. My friend got it in 3 days, Nukul, why not I? Your friend is good in reading skills, accept it. Correct? I took 4 months to pass. One of my students got it in 3 days because he is better than me. It's as simple as that. Let's accept the fact and work towards it. Happy. Be happy. You don't have to, make that face and keep studying just because you're seeing bad scores. It will take time for some. Appreciate the transformation that you are about to bring. The transformation can happen only when you do this first 4 or first 5. Not just by this. This is also required, but what is more important is this. Hope you are getting it. So put your efforts rightly. 30% effort is enough. But if that 30% effort, you put it in a right direction with all your energy converged, things will fall in place. Alright guys, so with this I'll park it here. Thanks much for your time. If you found this video helpful, give your appreciation kindly with a thumbs up and do leave a comment as to how you felt about the video. Very soon we'll be back with the next set of videos. Keep watching Skills PTE Academic, and any point of time you need online assistance, you can text us in the WhatsApp. We will guide you in the right way. With this I'll park it here guys. Thanks much. Bye bye.